Well, hello and welcome back to the Colosseum episode 34. And this is our opening match. Two of the opponents from the upcoming Armageddon Hell in a Cell match. Kevin Mask versus Anti-venom. Later on tonight we'll have Vol-Zod and The Batman versus the Hellfire Club, and in the main event we'll have Lady Deadpool putting her alpha title on the line against Raven. All here tonight. And on Friday we'll be having round 2 of the King of Kings. Well, block B, if you want, of the King of Kings tournament. Kyle Rayner versus Kick-Ass. Ichigo Kurosaki versus Kazuma. Kid Muscle versus Randy Marsh. Deadpool versus King. That's all in the second, or the block 2. I hope you liked the first King of Kings episode. We put nearly everyone except Luigi, except Link from the Nintendo World Order, move on to the next round. Still getting ready for the next pay-per-view, One Bad Day. And here is someone who won the Royal Rumble and was taken out of the picture really when it came to his opportunity at FTX Mania, when Beast Boy and Superman, the new Superman, or Superman-Man, or Super-Man 3, or Superman 3, won a Money in the Bank match, putting himself into that, making it a triple threat. And then Beast Boy, who won the Wish in the TNT Cup, wished he won the main event, FTX Mania. Went from a one-on-one to a fatal 4-way match. And now he gets another opportunity. He had to fight for his opportunity. He had to beat and win, kicking and screaming. He beat Beast Boy to get the opportunity, get his revenge back on Beast Boy at making a fatal 4-way match, who added himself to this match. Kevin Mask beat Kid for the opportunity. Next, we only have a few more episodes for One Bad Day, and we don't. Last week we had Kyle Rayner versus Superman 2, where Kyle Rayner went over. We also had returning Jean Grey and debuting Jessica Cruz, and Lady Deadpool versus Bowzetta. Bowzetta has challenged Red She-Hulk for the Valkyrie title for One Bad Day, so that's another match announced and getting ready for. And I have decided, after the King of Kings tournament is done, which is like not that many, I was going to do, it's going to be simple one-on-one matches, is when I'm going to be moving from 2K18 to 19. I know it's a bit late in its run, but the servers realistically are going to be turned off for 2K18 in the upcoming weeks and months, and the online community of designers or CAW makers has come from going, you can get maybe 10 or 20 a day to maybe one a week. It's stopped. There's no constant input of that. I mean, it's quite full, but it's the point that I've gone through it dozens of times, and the quantity isn't there anymore. Quality and quantity, is a lot of quality on it, not a lot of quantity, and so I've no issue with the moving from that to 19, which I was hesitant about doing. I probably would have done it realistically after Royal Rumble or FTX Mania, but this week alone I've put a lot of time into getting nearly a full crew, a cast, and getting nearly the same roster. A few people I just cannot get. I've made a few. I've even put a few up. I'd create a few and even put them online for people to have an opportunity to download if they like. Figure 4 leg lock has been reversed. Puts a lot of pressure on the person who did it. So, but 19, when I first start, when I got it as soon as it came out. I got it like day one as it came out, and wow, Kevin Mask has just beaten the crap out of Anti-Venom in really quick time. Once I got it, I felt it very sloppy and slow. Like there's a lot of issues I had with it when I first got it, like drag, frame rate droppage, crashing a bit. But like this week alone, I've tested nearly every single type of match, multiple people, and I haven't had a single frame rate drop. I've went to the settings and knocked them down a little bit, and the frame rate was working for me when I wasn't recording at 60 frames, or close to 60 frames. So that is pretty impressive. Let's go to the next match, and I can talk more about it. And welcome back. So yeah, I haven't had a single like lag issue with it, frame rate drops. But when I first got it, there was loads of issues, and it has a huge collection of downloadable content, and it's still right now it's March as I record this. It's nearly still daily where you get 20 new CAWs, which is fantastic. I have put in like 20 plus hours, close to 30 hours this week alone, getting things ready when I decided like it's time for me to move on. And it takes a while to kind of get you to that. Like I'm trying to figure out what's storylines I'm going to be continuing with it, because usually when you go from one platform to the other or one game to the other, not all the stories can come with you because you can't get all the characters, so you can't find a way of making the characters. But like some that when I first started doing this with SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, 6 even, there was so many match types. It was full to the brim of match types, and the only like matches it was missing was an Inferno match and that Pooh Junk in Prison match, the Great Khali wooden cage match. I realised that was the only thing it was missing. Well, this was the first one that had 8 playable characters, which is cool and all, but it's really limited. It's a battle royale. It's battle royale, ladder match, and tag team match. There's a few more options in 19, and there's a few more options with teams and stuff, and having set like a ladder match with 2 teams. You can have 3 or 4 teams in there. It just gives a bit more for storytelling and showing more people. Where you try to have a tag team division with 2 titles, but you can only do 2 teams at the same time. But I've had a lot of fun kind of redesigning some of the costumes with like Vol-Zod or Supermans. They're always going to be kind of the same, but you can see Power Girl there. I was inspired by the Bombshell designs that came out for her new outfit, and so with that I was able to go back to the when I first like debuted the Teen Punks, Beast Boy, Raven, and Red Robin, and give them punk looks. Again, I was able to do that with a few of the characters. I found really strong designs online, fan art. I was like, oh, this would be deadly if I made these characters like that. So Power Girl in the new one is. Okay, so this is the 3rd time restarting this match and restarting the system, the actual program, because it kept frame dropping and looking crap. So something I haven't had yet on 19. Now, what I was talking about was like costume designs and designing different people in different ways, and realistically having a fresher looking roster, like doing the bombshell for Power Girl. And oh yeah, I think they even changed sides. And so there's been like fan art and real fun designs I've seen online, and it's gone, sure, look, why not try that? Or even an Elseworld design. I saw an Elseworld design for a character, and I went, yeah, why not? I'm bringing back some people and just having more fun. Like the roster I've been working on the last few days, for me, is just has a little bit more fun, and also has a lot more match types, as I was already saying. I can't remember what I was saying because I've had to restart this match so many times. But like I'm so yeah. 2006 only had like 2 matches I was missing: the Wooden Prison and the Inferno match. And this one just doesn't have a lot of match types. Now the most you'd have was 6 people, and this one has 8. And it was obviously, this year was a tester of what they could realistically do. And 19's one, they were like, oh, we can do so much more. Have 4-team ladder matches, or 2-team ladder matches, or 2 4-man team ladder matches, or 8-person ladder match. They did not have tables matches of that size, but you could still, there's a lot more characters you can throw in with the tag team division, and you can have a lot more realistic matches, show a lot more people. And they seem to like have it at a point where it doesn't crash as much. Frame rate drops. They've really given it like a fresh coat of paint. Now I don't know what 2020 has evolved for us, but I'm really trying to have a bit more fun when I'm designing the characters, or having, because some of the designs I'm just download and go, yeah, that's fine, and some like, well, I want to change that a bit. And like Batman's are always the ones I'm like, oh, let's change, just make it more simple. Same with like Superman's, with so many Supermen and so many Kryptonians. But having a little bit of fun with the bombshells and the Elseworld design, and little tweaks here and there, or noticing something. But like, obviously when oh my god, that's like the Muscle Buster. When we get to it after the King of Kings tournament, I'm really thinking it'd be after the King of Kings tournament when I'll start recording 19. Because usually once I found anytime the servers drop is me just going, it's over. And that's kind of the thing. I'm like, service gone. Alright, I'm done. What's the point anymore, really? Why would I continue this? I can't, like, once the servers are gone, I can't really change the designs or bring in, like, make new characters, or I'm kind of stuck what I have. It's like, it'd be fine if they just kept the library up online. They left the servers up. It was like, oh, here's the 10,000 or 1,500 designs online. They're still there. You can't add to it, but they're still there. Or at least, but the minute like the server for this game's gone, I'd move out. I'd move away from it, for the fact that, like, what can I do with designs and keeping things fresh with new people coming in? Because now and again you see a CAW or a DLC and go, oh, I can definitely work with this. Oh, that's a much better design than the one I've had. And it's happened a few times with Spider-Man costumes. Or like certain characters, I'm like, oh, that looks so much better. But like the She-Hulks are huge for the a big viewers. I've had people write in going, where's Red She-Hulk? Can I see more Red She-Hulk? So when I moved to 19, I'm like, well, I had to have the Hulks. They do, they're like generally the most fun to commentate around. And when I didn't have them, I'm like, oh. That's kind of annoying not having them. I couldn't find them on the 19th, so I just had to make them. Do my best. Bro, I'm like, because even for this, a few weeks ago, for 18, I did a few redesigns for some characters and what I want to happen next with some characters. Evolution of characters where people had to go for this thing to grow, and my whole thing was always when I did the original run, it's an open door, it's a revolver door, it's never always going to be the same people. Because you could probably have storylines for years with the same people, but like I did a year with Nightwing being the main guy, and like there's some storylines I feel I've done really well, and there's other storylines I'm going, oh, I had great intentions for this, but nothing's working. Well, that was just a fail and a half. I'm not a huge fan of the designs of the belts in the new game. For me, they're missing a layer of shadow. Society wins! Wow! They beat the Mario Brothers last week. And now they beat the Hellfire Club. We have one more match, and it is for the Alpha title. One of the newest title on the roster, only 2 weeks old now. New heavyweight title. I took the world out of it. It's only just going to be the heavyweight title. Still an issue. For triple threat victory poses, there's like two where they're all guys. They all have like one girl or something or a manager involved. They've had trio teams for years. They've 40 main event. Let's get rid of JoJo. Hellfire Club went down there. Now it's time for Raven of the Titans. Red Robin and Beast Boy. All of them have done quite well since debuting. Well, one return, but coming as the Teen Punks to the Titans now. Raven, mid-women's champion, the boys tag team champions, and the boys both having the Omega belts. Both having runs with it. Beast Boy being the first when he unified the Mega and Giga belts. But they've always been a trio. With Red Robin coming back with his new look, full head of hair finally. Trio standing tall. And here is the Alpha Champion. Lady Deadpool. And straight off there you can see with some of the new title designs, I've had that little side plate, well, the Dullery are really fond of now, which is a great marketing idea for sales of stuff. Because you can buy a replica belt. Oh, now you can buy replica side pieces for your belt, so you can have your champion on it when the titles change. Brilliant idea for sales and trying to make more money. Oh, Stone Cold Rock. Well, I think The Rock might have actually been the first one. So you Stone Cold. Oh, he'd never had the side plates. Oh, but you can buy them now at WWE shop.com. Great idea, but something I wanted to throw on. If they had a logo and not have a logo like Little Mac with the junior title, was just a Little Mac. Link has the Triforce, and Lady Deadpool has the Deadpool logo, and the World Heavyweight title is also going to have that little side plate. And I might probably try that on all the new design belts, but like when it comes to designs, I'm kind of happy with most of them. But in the new game in 19, it feels like they're missing a layer of shadow, which is kind of a pain. So some designs, like it's all there, but it's like it's a blast of light, so you can't really see what is there. So yeah, it's kind of ruined a little bit. So let's get this 20-minute match. Oh, and straight off, Lady Deadpool with that submission move. As she won the title, she got two quick submissions with it. After doing nothing for ages, just got it in really quick. Beast Boy celebrating. Oh, what a pop-up kick to the face. Again, this is awesome. Chance not even a minute in. And, oh, a 2 count. And again, submission move. It's really early into the match. Not powering out of it again. Would be a shame if it ended like that. Oh, pop up powerbomb. Fuck was that? And there is third time in a row. Very close to the ropes though. Oh, and again powering out of it. Dark Matter. Found out the name of that move. Straight, not even a 1 count. Oh, drop kick to the back. Going up high. Will we see something from a corkscrew moonsault. But that's something. The classic moves are gone from 19. T-bone. Oh my god, it's probably on the T-bone suplex. No, Nightwing's finishing move is Tiger Bomb. It's not a 19. I can't find Tiger Bomb. I can find Tiger Suplex. Can't find Tiger Bomb. Just throwing out there, so Nightwing's move has had to change in the new game. There's only a few I've actually kept continuity with. Like, a lot of them going to get new moves. Entrance, I never really cared about. If you watch this for long enough, I never truly cared about the entrance. But everyone comes down as Finn Balor in the new game. Or Simone Drop is the finisher. So like, I'm gonna like not give up. Put probably an hour or so into giving everyone proper moveset. Where it's always been my way is like Kevin Nash and Batman were always copies of Triple H. Like, a lot of them were always copies of like, oh, this is this character, but just as this wrestler. I've never really had an issue doing it that way. Oh, roll up. Oh, and reversing the roll up. Ah, and it's done. Spinning kick to the side of the head, putting Lady Deadpool down. If not for D count, for A count. Run butt tackle. The review, I think that's called. The review. Oh, taking her. Well, she's already damaged down a little bit. And here comes another Dark Matter. 1, 2. Ah. Senton bomb. Oh, it's a little bit longer in the match, and they're nearly in the bang center of the ring, only a fair few inches away. It's over. Lady Deadpool still Alpha Champion. That should look good on for her. Well, I have been Hodeman and Sage Sugarman. Until next time, take care. Goodbye. See ya.